Lady, I've leaving here. I told you this thing not from corner the Eba here. Here, Kata, my feeling who gave Bido. Corner, give Simba. No, Kusikwa Gimba. Now here, corner, because I call me my customer before. Now here, Kogano, is Simba Lipe. And even your distance service not even tight on me. Yeah, even need the charm loose. Lipe, they go to the thing. Oh, here can be you. Here, give me on Tuesday. 3 years, like, just imagine. I can't even bring it down. Lady, they put me para just lady para what's this now? What's this? Lady as lady, You can't go for no name.
Hi guys, so now from the look of things, this is actually the style that lady wanted to make. But instead of me laughing, joining other people to laugh, I will prefer to correct, because a lot of us are making some of the mistakes I will be talking about. So as you are watching this video, pay close attention to the points I'm going to raise. Now, number 1 point, the lady that made this gown really tried. But know it that making this kind of style for a plus size person is different from making this kind of style for a size 8 and a size 10. There are some things you have to pay close attention to. Now, number 1 I'm going to talk about is the waist area. Now, you must pad that waist area. From that half length down must be padded. That half length down. Had it been she padded the waist area down, do you understand? Both front, I'm not talking about hip padding now. The whole of the round body is supposed to be padded. Padded with something soft. You can use wadding, just one line, one layer of wadding all round that waist area down to the center area of the hip area. That place should be padded. Now, if I'm able to, I will put a picture of the one that was padded for you to see. Those contours, the belly, the way you saw the belly being highlighted, shape of the belly being highlighted, had it been those areas were padded, you will not see that line. You won't see that line. So you pad that waist area down. Then number 2, for somebody of this shape, because somebody was saying, no, this style is not for a plus size. No. No matter the style your client brings, there are things you have to do. You just have to know those things you have to do. Now, depending on your client's shape, you already know, I've seen that she doesn't have this figure 8. You create that figure 8 for the person. You create it for her. Do you understand? And the only way you can create it is by highlighting that waist area down to the hip line, that front side, where that line will be like, say, you carry the belly. No, you pad it. If they had padded it with wadding, the whole of that area all around, I'm not talking of hip padding, you pad the whole hip, the whole waist area, round waist, you pad everything. Had it been she padded it, that belly area will not be highlighted. Now, number 2, when making this type of style for the person, I see people, you see that place she puts that flare, she cut it out and she attached that flare. No, that is wrong. Leave that skirt to be like that. Now mark out that flare area and attach that flare on top of. That way it will guide and hold the back and the front. Let me come again. She cut out, you see that place where she's holding now, she cut out that flare and threw it away. No, don't do that. Allow the skirt to run the normal way it's supposed to run. Now that's why pattern drafting, you can't do away with pattern drafting. You understand? So you draft that flare and attach it on top of that skirt. Had it been that skirt is still there underneath that flare, it will not stand the way it is standing. Now, number 2, you see that the back side went up and the front side went down. Do you understand? You are supposed to allocate more space to the hip because her back carry weight for hip, for the butt area. You did not pay attention to that butt area. So, if you don't know how to calculate it, good and fine. Okay? Sew the gown straight. place it on a mannequin, and then trace out the hem area, cut out the excess. If you want your gown length to be 42, make it 45, sew the gown to be 45, hang it on on a mannequin, cut the front to be that 45, but add extra 2 inches to the back. That way, if the person wear it, there's no how the back is going up. That is third point, the fabric that was used. Okay, now this person now is on the plus side. Anything that is going to make her add weight will make this style not to be beautiful. Had it been this style was made with crepe that will fall, it won't be standing like this. Had it been that it was made with Duchess, it won't be like this. But it's standing like this because the fabric is thick. Now I make anyhow way hold am, it go just stand. Everything just stand. That is just my own thinking. Now, the upper part, when making this style next time, the upper part should be made very tight, while the down part should be made very loose. Okay, the bust area should have been very tight and hugging, while the down part from the half length down to the hip area should be made loose, should have been loose. Had it been the waist area is loose, it won't be obvious that it's tight like that. Now this is me wearing a native blouse. I want to show you that in this blouse I cut it in a way that it cupped my bust area. I'm not wearing bra here. So for you to achieve this fitting in this particular gown we are studying, the under bust was wrong, the over bust was wrong. Do you understand? So these are the things you pay attention. You must get your under bust right. Now, it's possible that the day this lady came to measure this cloth, the bra she was wearing that day was not the bra she was wearing today, or probably today she's not even putting on a bra. So it's making the whole thing shapeless. You have to pay attention to this. Now, also, let your clients know that in you wearing this kind of style, you must have to invest in girdle. Had it been she wore girdle in this particular video, the effect will not be this bad. You can't have this type of body and we not want to pack your body first before wearing an outfit. Teach your client that they must have to learn how to pack their body in some kind of styles. Most of those celebrities you see online, when you see them in real life, you will pity yourself for always being hard on yourself. Most of them are shapeless. What they are wearing, putting on underneath whatever they are wearing, is shapewears. So no can let any client come stress you or suffocate you, say in they make design, at the end of the day, she too will not even want to put in that small effort. Why will you be trying to test this kind of style without you wearing a shapewear inside to pack your body, pack your breast, pack your tummy? These are what we need to teach them. Honestly, the person that made this, I don't know if the person is a beginner, but to me, the person tried. But then these are just some of the salient points that probably the person did not take note of. So do not be discouraged. Do not fear. For the person that made this cloth, I bet you if you put more effort, by next year, you will sew more than this. God bless you.